So they also go into how the Nintendo Switch, it was released in March of last year, and it surpassed 10 million units in early December. That's crazy. And apparently now the number exceeds 13 million. The results for the first holiday season exceeded our expectations. Yeah, Nintendo, we know. Holy crap, that's crazy. That is actually crazy. I'll give my little backstory on the Switch really quick, but basically, I held off on buying a Switch at first because Breath of the Wild, I'm a very casual Zelda fan. I do like the games, I'm terrible at them, but so I did not get a Switch on launch, and plus just like money stuff. So I ended up getting one for my birthday. I got Splatoon with it. I was kind of hesitant about Splatoon at first, but now I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to Breath of the Wild. Just started playing Super Mario Odyssey. You can see where I'm going with this. Now I have a bunch of Switch games. But I am so happy for them that the Switch is doing so well. I feel like this is another like Nintendo renaissance, I guess, if you want to call it. And then also they go on next to talk about the software of the Switch. They talk about the three main titles that have helped push these sales, and the three that they highlight are Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and Super Mario Odyssey, and also Splatoon got a little bit of an honorable mention. And basically Nintendo was just like, we're able to offer multiple hit titles early on for the Switch that serve as powerful drivers for hardware sales. And that is very true, and I feel like that's going to be very true going into the future, especially with Pokemon Switch as a giant Pokemon fan. We got Metroid coming, there's a new Kirby game coming. For every single person that's into Nintendo, they have their favorite franchise. And for example, if you're a big Zelda fan, the Switch is probably a no-brainer to get on release because of Breath of the Wild, unless you got it on Wii U. But we're not going to talk about that. So Nintendo's whole goal with this is get some of the heavy hitters. Don't release them all at the same time, but get some of the heavy hitters, what's the word? And it pushes their hardware sales. And, after the holiday season, the amount of Switches that are out there is crazy. And they've also been able to meet up with demand, which is really, really nice. So the next thing that they covered, which was also announced randomly on Twitter, I was in the middle of streaming and somebody told me this. I assume since this was their corporate meeting, it was, going on at a normal time in Japan, but in the US, we got the announcement at around the evening time or nighttime. So they talked about how the Switch online services are slated to begin in September 2018. That's pretty much all that was said on that. And I'm kind of just like, I want to know about the virtual console stuff. And I just want to know when it's coming. I excluding the free virtual console game you get. I just want to know the details and can you transfer my other virtual console games over from other systems or handhelds? But anyway, that is all the info they gave pretty much about the online. I know a lot of people are still complaining about Nintendo, making people pay for their online, but it's all the other gaming companies do that, don't they? So my only big complaint will be Nintendo needs to step up their online services if they're going to be, making people pay for it. Because we all know, the 3DS and other past systems have not had the best, Wi-Fi stuff online, multiplayer stuff. So, anyway.